this is Bobby here. Today I'm going to explain you how to operate this RMU. This is a Schneider RMU. What we have done recently, we have changed the Schneider relay to a cell relay 751, and that cell relay basically, if you can see here, is connected to the circuit breaker here. So we have a circuit breaker here, a load break switch, here, okay, 2 load break switch, and a disconnector here. Okay, now this is the earth for earthing, that's another for earthing, and that's for earthing. Alright, so what we have, if you look at the single line diagram, we have got the power coming in, or it can go out basically through the interconnector, and then we have got RMU. We got RMU to that side. This is RMU1, and that can be connected to that, and also this is connected into the station. Okay, so now what I want to explain is, this is the most important one to understand. Okay, because this is a circuit breaker and this is a disconnect switch. It's not like these two, which is a load break switch, which can break on the load, right? And it can close or open in the while it's running or is in load current. This one you need to always open before you can close or before you can open, right? You cannot do without this being open. We can check that. If you try, if you close it, you can't open or you can't close. So you need to open this first before you operate this. Whilst for the load break switch, doesn't matter whether it is in load or not load, you can open it, right? Now, another thing you need to know, this here, these are all battery operated motor to open and close. So if you put it in local, right, you can basically open and close the circuit breaker, load break switch, and also the load break switch here. There's 2 load break switch and circuit breaker. However, for the disconnect, there is no motorized system, okay, which you need to have a handle, which you'll see very soon. With the handle you can open or close, right? Now that's the only manual one here, okay. Whilst when do you use this manual handle to open or close? If the battery inside, there is a battery, and if the charge has discharged, there is no charge, or it's been down for a while, then you need the winding handle to wind it up to open or close here. Same story for opening and closing a disconnect. That's there, and that hole is there. Now another thing you'll notice, if this is earthed, at the moment it's not, you will not be able to close it no matter what, because the mechanical interlock and also it's electrical interlock. If this is earth, you can't close this. Now if it is vice versa is true. If this is live closed, you can't earth it because it is all interlocked. Same story here, because they are identical. Now over here, there is no earth here, but there is a earth here showing on this part. Again, if the disconnector is on like that, you cannot put it to earth. And if it is earth, you cannot close your disconnector. So that's how it works. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna operate this. Currently you can see that is live and that is on, okay? And we would like to turn it off and earth it, okay? So how do you do that? Remember what I said is you cannot turn off this on live. Why? Because this is currently live, let's say, okay? Now, if I try to put anything, can you see that's locked? You can't do anything, right? So to make this work, so that I can put my lever there, I have to go local and I have to open, okay? Now it's open. It's open now. I can push this lever, can you see? And now I can open or close. Now because it is still live, I can't earth. So now, can you please open this so that we can earth it? So this lever, yeah, this one. And go anti-clockwise. All right, so now you can see it's gone green this way, means disconnect. Now before we earth it, one thing I want to show, this is now open, right? I can close it, right? So now it's closed. Remember I said this is a disconnect switch? You cannot now close it because the circuit breaker is closed. If you did, there will be arcing and you will damage the disconnector. It's not supposed to be opened or closed on when it's live. So if you try to now close this, can you see it's locked? It won't let it close it also. Okay? So let's go back, and it's now been off. Can you see this one? You can earth it now. Okay? In the meantime, I'll just open this anyway. That's open. Let's go there. Earth is the other side. So this handle here, this side, the long side, is always going to be for earth. The short side, this one, will go only here. And the thin one, where's the other one? This one, oh sorry. This one you use here, and you use here and here. When the battery electrical is not available, then you use this. Otherwise, the only one you need to use is this lever. And if you want to earth, you go around that way, and then you pull this lever. That's it. So you can see now green here, which means it's earth. That's open. Now if this is open, you should not be able to close that, otherwise you'll blow the things apart, eh? So let's try and close this. Can we do it? See, this one you can't pull because that won't let it go. Remember, this is manual. There is no switches or power for that. Okay, or motor for that. So that's the interlock. It's, let's say it's a lot of idiot proof, we call it, so that people cannot do that. All right, so that side is pretty much it. This side is very simple. Okay, can you see at the moment this is off? So I can earth it. But if this is on, and I can go local, if I go and close it, you see that? It's closed. This is now actually now closed. I can't earth. See, I can't put anything here. It won't let me do it. All right, so to earth this now, I need to turn it off. So open. Boom, open, right? Now you can go there and earth it. Just earth that. Okay, can you see? Open there, earth. Now if it is earth, you can't close that, right? Otherwise again you will be in trouble. Okay, so let's try electrically. Can we do it? No. See, it's in local. I can't, because it's already earth. Now can I do it manually? No. Can you see the plate there? You can't do that also. So it's electrical and mechanical interlock. Now if I want to close that, I need to get rid of that. Can you please get rid of that now? I mean earth. So go the other way. Yeah. So go to 0. Done. All right, it's open. Now can you see the lever disappeared for me to do that? I can mechanically do it, or I can just go here and say close. So that's pretty much it. The same story applies. These two circuits are identical. The only difference here is it has got a circuit breaker in series with a disconnect, and I earth here. Another thing I want to show you is if I close this, and if there is some emergency, there is an emergency button to press. Now, all these operations that I have done, the first thing you should always check is that here. If it is in green, that means the SF6 gas is in there, everything is okay. Please, first thing you should check is this. And obviously, whenever there will be a voltage, there will be a voltage indicator there, okay? And same here, as soon as voltages are there, right? That's it. Thank you.